Mayfield is located just to the south of Manchester Piccadilly. It's been quite isolated for many years. So for those that don't know it, our transformation and our unravelling of the scheme is going to be hugely exciting. Mayfield is probably one of the best examples of a true private-public sector partnership. We're made up of, there's 4 partners, you and I are 50%, and the other 3 partners are 3 public sector bodies. We've got Manchester City Council, we've got Transport for Greater Manchester, and we've got LCR, formerly London and Continental Railways. We are going to be delivering a commercially focused regeneration project of 24 acres in the middle of Manchester that's going to be grounded in delivering the first park within the city centre. So Manchester actually doesn't have a park. It has gardens, it has squares, it has places, but it doesn't actually have a park, and that park will be central to the whole of the development around Mayfield. And through the park we are going to be opening up the River Medlock, which is a hugely underestimated asset that the city has. So actually opening up that river, being able to walk alongside it, to dabble your toes in it, to actually be connected to it is going to be hugely important. And that will form the focus to everything that we're going to do in the Mayfield development. And that will then allow us to feed off into residential, into the commercial uses, into the really interesting cultural spaces, and bringing all of that together, but will be focused around the delivery of, as I say, Manchester's first park.
This, for the last 10 years, has been a bit of a derelict area, a bit of a no-go area. And number one, we wanted to put Mayfield on the map and reintroduce the people of Manchester to this corner of the city. People make places, we can come and put buildings in, but actually working together with people to create an area of the city centre that they're proud of, they want to come to and enjoy. On day one, my job is to look at a site, see what space we have, and try and open up, even if it's a tiny corner like we have done here, of this site and welcome people back into it. Within our worthwhile use, we have a garden, a beautiful garden, which we have worked with the Green Health Alliance, who are an alliance of 5 social enterprises who work all throughout Manchester. The space has always been an industrious space. It's always been a space where people have come together to work. And a key component of the future scheme is to have commercial space for all different sizes of business. Within the building behind us, we have Mayfield & Co. And Mayfield & Co. is a co-working space, and we have 3 companies who are just coming together and starting to utilise that space. I think we're really, really lucky in the partners that we have. We're really lucky that we're in the city centre of Manchester and we have some beautiful heritage buildings. So we are on the cultural map as an event space in Manchester. So we have a great partnership with the Manchester International Festival, who will be utilising the space again over the coming years. And that brings a different audience to Mayfield and also an international audience to Mayfield. And I think with our worthwhile uses, they will change all of the time. So we have 24 acres here. This is just a tiny bit. As we start building potentially on this section, we will open other sections of the site up. So there will always be activity, there will always be something to come to, there will always be something to experience at Mayfield.